show. All the voices, all the different characters. How fun was that?
Yeah, it was really great. Although I will tell you, they brought a dialectician. Oh my God, we just had a drive-by.
I thought he was behind the camera.
We just had a drive-by. It's my fans. I don't know where my security is. I'm so embarrassed.
We have just seen Craving for Travel, and we're here at the after party at the West Bank Cafe.
Michelle Ragusa, I cannot, congratulations, this was wonderful.
Thank you.
How fun was that? Now, how did this come to you? How did this play come to you?
I got a phone call from Andy Sandberg saying, we're doing this piece, I think you would be perfect for it. And to be honest with you, I read it and I thought, I don't think so. I don't think so. I thought, I don't know if it's a good fit, and I'm not sure it plays. When I read it, I'm going to be honest with you. And he and I had a meeting, and I said, well, talk to me about your vision. Talk to me about what you're thinking. And he spoke to me, and I said, you know, I think that collaboration's going to be really important on this. I mean, are you open to that? Because we're going to have to do this together. You know, you and whoever the actor is going to be. And he said, yeah, absolutely. And we created this in rehearsal. I asked Andy if he would bring in a dialect coach because I said, Lithuanian, Jamaican, Arab chic? I don't know how to, I don't even know. Where do I begin? So he brought in a dialect coach one day, and this man was working with me, and literally halfway through, we did Jamaica first, and I was starting to get upset because it was really hard. And then we got to Lithuania, and I started to cry. I literally started to cry. And I said, I can't do this. I can't do this. And then we just sort of found a way that isn't like 100% true dialect and what was comfortable for me and was funny and worked for the character. And now they're my favorite characters. Isn't that funny?
So much fun.
I cried about the Jamaican, and now I love him.
Do a little Jamaican.
Oh, Jamaica. Do you ever been to Jamaica, man? I'm calling to tell you about my very special package on scuba adventure.
Do you remember the guy's name, the dialect coach?
I don't. I only met him once. Andy would know.
Well, we wish you a wonderful run. I know it's only about a month or so,
Yeah.
but I wish you well. And it's a beautiful set, and you guys do great.
We're going to try to get Richard Ridge to give us an interview. He's very busy interviewing himself, but we want to...
Not interviewing himself, he's interviewing other people.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, if you could turn, you can see Richard over there.
Tom, congratulations. This is so exciting.
This is unbelievably exciting. It's really, really, really fun.
You know, the Russell Boutelle, who edits my show, shot the B-roll. And I went to edit the other day, and he said, I just saw a really cute show, Craving for Travel. And I said, I got an email about that. So we all decided we're going to that. And I worked with Michelle Ragusa, and you guys worked so well together. I don't know how the hell you remember everything.
Well, we have our own little cheats, but rehearsing, just getting it together and remembering, giving each other little clues, really taking care of each other. And it's funny because just the other day, like we've been in 2 weeks of previews, and I think we've rehearsed for 4 weeks. It was just the other day I realized we never look at each other. We never look at each other. And I realized this during the show when I sort of was doing some business and I glanced over and I said, oh, there's Michelle. Can't look at her. Can't look at her.
Wow, that's like In a Steady Rain with Hugh Jackman and Daniel Craig. Literally 2 monologues, and again, they never really had any interaction. At least at the very end, you have some interaction.
Right.
But I just thought all the characters that you guys play, you both did a great job.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you so
funny.
much.
Really,
it's a lot of fun. It's like doing something that your parents told you not to do. It's like that's how much fun it feels.
But I have to to say hats off to everybody involved, because the whole cleverness of how the money was raised, you know, who they're going after for an audience, it's brilliant. I mean, you know, there are other audiences out there besides other audience members besides theater goers.
That's the wonderful thing about this, and I think that in a weird way, I think that this is, you know, it's a good model for other. It's a good business model for the theater, because fewer and fewer people are watching, fewer and fewer people are going, and this is one way to just continue to create theater. It's I don't know if that was something that they thought of, but it's something that happened here, and the fact that it's fun to do, and I mean a real joy to do, is just icing on the cake.
You do a great job, and the truth is that, you know, I used to always work with a travel agent.
Yeah.
But
Didn't we all?
It's like, you know, the internet has really killed that business.
I know.
Which is a shame. I
know.
loved working with a travel agent.
I know.
Just excuse me, I want to go to Florida, so I don't know if we can do it now, or I mean,
You want to be air vac out of
it's
there?
very cold out there.
Very, 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 very funny bits in there.
And you know what? It's funny. I was at Jim Strong, our producer, had we had a performance for one of his groups, one of his travel groups, and there was a little reception afterwards. We were sitting around talking, and one of the travel people came up to me and asked me about all my characters, and they said, "Oh, is this based on so and so? And is this based on so and so because that's what this character did? Is this based on so and so?" It's like all of these crazy characters that you think are just cartoon people, like this woman who wants to take her dog to Paris. Those are all based on real people that Jim and his company have dealt with.
Wow. Oh, so, wow. Well, I guess he sat with Andy Sandberg and told him a lot of stories.
Something like 3 years. Andy said that he and Greg, the original draft of this is like 5 hours long. There were so many characters that they wanted to put into this.
Wow.
So we got it down to 75 minutes.
I think they did a great job. I think you guys did a great job. And
Thank you.
I know it's a short run, but I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful run.
Jamie, thank you so
Thank
much.
you. So
what a
great to
pleasure.
meet you.
Come see us.